Good morning, dear Nigerians. How are you doing this morning? This is your favorite program here this morning at Prestige 91.7, and this is Up Nepa. I'm sure you'll be waiting for this program. Yeah, it comes your way every Friday by 8 a.m. and to 9 a.m. and right here on Prestige 91.7. And of course, you can watch this program live on Facebook at Up Nepa platform and on YouTube at Up Nepa _ platform. You know how we do it here. This program will discuss all issues that concerns the power sector. A program that is centered to inform you, to educate you, and to enlighten you. My name is Victoria Festus, and I will be your host for today. And this morning, of course, I'm not riding this boat alone. I'm going with our wonderful, no other person than Lady Justina. Good morning, Justina.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. I'm glad to be here. Hope we are doing great and fine. I wish you a very great Friday.
Okay, we are doing fine. I wanted to say something this morning. I commend your look. You look good. And almost, we are almost wearing the same outfit.
It was last week that was Valentine. I don't know why you are now wearing red today. I don't know what happened. And last week you didn't wear the red to show us that it's Valentine's Day.
Last week, I was with my father, my heavenly father. Okay, we were doing our own special Valentine. Okay, so this morning I said let me come with my own mood, Valentine mood this morning.
Okay,
so this is the lady on bed, Victoria, like I said earlier. And this morning we are going to be delving into something that resonates around everyone, the consumer, everything that has to do with the product sector. As you already know, that is what we do here every Friday morning. And this morning's program, we have a lot to talk about, and it's going to be deep. But before we proceed, I just want to make this clear that this morning's program is not about we're not here to accuse anyone. We're just here to investigate. We're just here to get clarification. And we are going to be doing that not alone. We have a special guest in our midst that will be giving us what we need to know and what we need to hear about, let me not mention the topic yet. I want them to, calm down. Okay, this morning we have in our midst guest, and like I said, a special guest, the managing director of the Niger State Distribution Company, Electricity Distribution Company, and the person of Engineer Sam Odekina. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
We are super excited to have you.
Thank you.
And we are glad that you came, and when we put the call, you came around. And I think we've had you in this program, one of our episodes, and it's been a wonderful time with you, and we are happy that you're back here again. Okay, this morning we are going to be looking at our topic, which is Niger State's 2 weeks of darkness, deliberate, technical, or commercial decision. I have to do. Okay. We, for the past 2 weeks, right? Some places or some people in Niger State have been complaining that they have not enjoyed electricity, like full electricity. That they're having a minimum of 2 to 3 hours electricity, and that is why we have to, call. We also call the Ministry of Power to also come and give us, clarify us on this particular issue that has been a concern to Niger State people. And this morning I just want to go straight to the point. Let's just go straight to the point and hit the rod at the head. Nail at the head. Okay. So, sir, this morning, in a simple term, what can you say about this 2 weeks outage? Is it a technical problem, commercial, or overview?
All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, viewers. I want to first and foremost correct the belief that Niger has been in darkness for 2 weeks. It is not true that Niger has been in darkness for 2 weeks, because as we speak, there is no day that we don't have power supply released to Niger in the first instance. So people that are out there saying that they have been in darkness for 2 weeks probably are those that maybe have issues with their transformers, or any other thing that is faulty around their installation. But to say generally that Niger has been out of supply for 2 weeks is not true, and that can be proved by us. So for the past 2 weeks, definitely nationwide, we have been having issues on the grid. There was a statement pushed out by TCN, NISO TCN sometimes ago, that there were going to be a maintenance that will happen from around 12th of February to 15th of February, thereabout, because the maintenance need to be done. And that was one of those things that made the allocation to our state not to be as it were before. So the issue of power not being in Niger is not just in Niger alone, but it's a nationwide stuff. So that is it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, sir. When we speak about being in darkness, it's just like a figurative term. It's not as if Niger State have like being in darkness, but you know, where you are having light of 2 hours, 3 hours before, and you are now having light just 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and it's true, it happens, and we are all aware of that, and there's nobody that will now say they are having light, because you are expecting that, okay, this is your turn, you are supposed to have light from maybe 9 to 1, and you're having light for just, but they are bringing it maybe 10 o'clock and for just 15-20 minutes. Yeah. So whatever you want to do, you are not able to do that. And you're also saying here now that we recently, that TCN made a release and informed the people, but a lot of people reported that this outage, this challenge with the electricity started abruptly. There was no prior notice. So what did AEDC do to translate the message given by TCN to the people so that they will know what to expect? Because I'm sure if the people had known that, okay, there will be like cut in power as stated by TCN, there will not be like this kind of outage. I mean, there will not be this kind of outrage that there was no electricity.
Yes, so thank you for that question. The energy that comes to Abuja Electricity Distribution Company, then to us in NEDC, is not controlled by us. Generation generates whatever they can generate every day, and that is distributed among the 11 discos. And Abuja, being at the center of it all, at the Federal Capital Territory, has its own share, a percentage of whatever is released into the nation has a part to play in AEDC. Then AEDC releases what belongs to NEDC, which is Niger Electricity, not Niger State Electricity, it's Niger Electricity Distribution Company. All right, so before now, our allocation to AEDC is about 611 megawatts hour on a daily basis. But because of the low generation, it dropped to about 400 and something megawatts. And before now, Niger's allocation is about 59, 60 megawatts on a daily basis when the allocation was okay. But as we speak, during this period of maintenance, the allocation dropped to about 26 for the entire franchise area where we cover, which is very, very inadequate. The whole of Minabosu, sometimes we have only 10 megawatts covering the whole place, and a feeder alone in our network takes up to 9 megawatts, one feeder, and we have in our franchise about 71 feeders. So, and that is the reason why the little energy that comes to us, we rotate it among all the various feeders that we have, and that is why customers that used to have maybe 8-9 hours, in order for the power supply to go around, we just give them 2 hours, 3 hours to ensure that everybody feel part of what is happening in the country.
Yes, sir. So you didn't still answer my question.
I still answer your question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so second year, I can remember. You now say that TCM put out a statement
yes, you said so.
Concerning the maintenance. Actually, we did.
Okay.
on our own part, some time ago, about 2 weeks now, about 2 weeks ago, we called a set of journalists to inform them of what is happening in the company and what is happening specifically in Niger. And we addressed them. The head of brand marketing and corporate communications of our company, Mr. Omede Odikina, was around. He was introduced to the journalists that were invited, and we told them what is happening in the sector as it is right now, and we were expecting them to go out and help us broadcast that one. Also, we put up a statement concerning the low allocation through our corporate communications. That has been done on several platforms, and like I told you, we have various platforms: Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and this cannot be verified there.
Okay. Our finding reveals that the reason why allocation to the available megawatts is difficult in Niger State is because of too many loads on the 33 kV line. What regulatory role is the Commission playing, especially with regards to this high capacity connection of 33 kV lines and their potential impact on load distribution?
Too many loads on 33 kV line, I don't understand.
Our findings says that the allocation of the megawatts is, you mentioned something of when sharing this, by the time you share light and all that, but what of the too many loads in 33 kV? Most people are connected, especially you can see the band A people that are connected to these 33 kV lines. So what can you say about what is the role of the Commission playing, especially in regards to this high
Commission?
capacity?
The role of the Commission?
The company, sorry.
Okay. So we have various categories of lines in AEDC. We have in AEDC we manage 33 kV and 11 kV. TCM manages the 320, the 132 kV lines, and it stepped down to 33 and 11 kV. So we have some of our customers on 33 kV lines, and we have a lot also on 11 kV lines. So saying that some customers are on 33 kV line is not out of place. We have customers on 33 kV lines, and it's not overloaded. Our 33 kV lines are not overloaded. The energy that comes to us comes first into 33 before it is stepped down at our injection substations into 11 kV lines. And like I was telling us before now, the quantum of energy that comes most of the times, we are guided by the NISO, by TCN, who will tell us that the quantum of energy, because of the quantum of energy that comes in, we are not expected to peak load to stabilize, in order to stabilize the system, because the network must be stabilized for every, if not, that is, sometimes you hear system collapse, this and that, is because of system instability. So for the system to be stabilized, we are guided by principles of electricity, and TCN will ensure that nobody goes beyond the allocated energy. So once there is energy allocated to 33 kV line and is not expected to transit beyond the particular threshold, we maintain that until we have more energy that can go beyond that. And that is why sometimes when you see power on 33 kV lines, it is not because we don't want it to go to 11, because it is not even enough to maintain the network, to stabilize the network. So one, it is not overloaded. Secondly, once we have enough energy, it goes into 11.
Okay, so what about those who are on, for now, because on the social media it has been, there have been a lot of outrage that despite this cotton light, a lot of people have gotten their bills, especially those who are on estimated billings, and they are receiving almost the same thing that they've been receiving before. Why is that? Despite this cut, I think we felt that this billing should be reduced. So is there a technicality to it as why they are still receiving the same billing despite that this electricity has gone down in a few weeks?
I'm not too sure whether those outrages are true, but the fact is, for those on estimated billing, their bills have dropped. especially in January, we had quite a handful of energy. But what we are experiencing now is in February. And whatever energy we are taking in February, we are going to bill it in March. So the resultant effect of what is happening now, they will see it in March and not in January, because there was energy in January.
Okay.
Okay, sir, is there any concrete upgrade that your company is doing right now to avoid this outage in recent time?
No, so it is not about upgrade. We have sufficient infrastructure to take in as much energy as we can, to at least 100 megawatts. So we have the infrastructure. So once there is a release of higher allocation to us, we will take it in. There is no upgrade that is necessary for now.
Okay, so I should say, what should the consumer expect?
Yeah, so if you look at our allocation between maybe 3 days to now, it has started improving because the maintenance had happened and the allocation has started increasing. So definitely better days are ahead. If you can attest, there is more power supply last night than it were previously.
Okay, so we have Engineer Sharu on the line. Is the MD, is the chairman of the Niger State Electricity Regulatory Commission.
Okay.
So, good morning, sir.
Good morning, madam.
Yes, sir. Can you hear us, sir?
I'm hearing you very well.
Okay. So, we are in this is Nepa program, and we are talking about this low electricity across Niger State for the past 2 weeks. Yes, we have engineer Odinaka here. Odekina, yes, sorry. We have him here, and he has tried to shed light on what is really happening. So yes, sir. So my colleague has a question for you.
Okay.
Okay, good morning, sir.
Good morning, madam.
Okay, so we want to know why is it. Okay, our investigation in Nepa so far shows that the 2 distribution companies, that is the Niger Electricity Distribution Company, the subsidiary of ADC, and the New Bossa Electricity Distribution Company, the subsidiary of Ibadan Distribution Company, are receiving significantly reduced allocation from their parent distribution company. So the question is, why is it so? And is it due to low remittance or market shortfall?
Yes, good morning, our listeners. Definitely for now, for the past 1 week, it has to be is due to low remittance from the grid. Our grid has been facing a lot of challenges, and there was this write-up even from federal government since last week that many states will be thrown into darkness because of the maintenance work that they are doing in some of these our gas pipeline. So actually the darkness we are experiencing now is not due to the discourse per se. It's actually from the grid. It's everywhere, not only, it's not peculiar to Niger State alone. It's everywhere. The generation is so low. It's just too bad now. And that is just what I would have to say. Though there are so many things to it again, but as we go on, I will shed more light. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir, you can still shed the light now for us.
Yes, why I said there are so many things to it. Yes, the discourse are not supposed to be believed this time around because they receive little from the grid. But what we discovered again, even the little that they are receiving from the grid, Engineer Odekina is there, and he accepted with me yesterday that there are a lot of things that is happening, and I pointed it out to him yesterday. He was also not aware, and it's not his fault. But I can't completely absorb AEDC from the blame until I dig further, because as at yesterday, I found out that even despite AEDC is not getting sufficient from the grid. Even the one they are getting from the grid, they are not allocating what they are supposed to allocate to my state. They are still changing me. And that was what I told Engineer Odekina yesterday. I said, look, day before yesterday, you collected about 508 megawatts from the grid. You gave Niger State only 40 megawatts. Yesterday, you collected 537 megawatts from the grid. You gave Niger State only 52 megawatts. Why? Because ideally, Niger State is supposed to take 15.5% of whatever you bought from the grid. And he was there, and we did the arithmetic. And we found out that, yes, day before yesterday, instead of giving us that 40 megawatts, they were supposed to give us about 60-something megawatts. We are being short-changed. As at yesterday, instead of them giving us 52 megawatts, they were supposed to give you all more than 80 megawatts. We are being short-changed. And that is why this thing, the blackout, is so terrible. If they are giving us what we are expected to be given, I think it will be a big minimum. Then, for instance, then before yesterday, Congo and Mina got only 10 megawatts. Yesterday, it improved to about 15-16 megawatts. Then, like Bida, we are getting 2 megawatts, on Togora 2 megawatts and so. And if they are giving us what they are supposed to give us, it won't have been like that. And when I asked Odekina, of course, Odekina is not supposed to be blamed because it's what they give to him that he will work with. And immediately, I get in contact with their head office in Abuja. I call their chief regulator, Engineer Ima. I said, Ima, look, what has been happening is horrible. He said, what? I said, look at what you people are getting from the grid. And you and I know that Niger State is supposed to be getting 15.5% of what you are getting from the grid. What happened to the SS? And we did the arithmetic. And he himself found out that, yeah, day before yesterday, what Niger State was able to get, it was about 9% instead of the 15.5%. So what happened to the balance? And the defense he gave me was, it was not AEDC's fault. The fault is from NCC. And I should get across to NCC. I said, no. I will not get across to NCC immediately. I am going to write your SOCO. Read your SOCO for the letter to you. So that you will not reply officially that my such name is not from AEDC, it's from NCC. Then I will now approach NCC to tell me why they are sustaining me. And they should explain. Because if you look at it, what we are supposed to be getting is more than what Kogi and Nasarawa State combined are getting every day. We are next to FCT. FCT takes the largest. We have 4 states under AEDC: Niger, Kogi, Nasarawa, and FCT. Of course, FCT takes the largest, but we are second to FCT, 15.5%. And I found out that we are not getting it. So that is where we are now. And by the special grace of God, we are going to dig into it and find out what is happening and get our assets back in that now. And very soon, the life situation shall improve. Depending on what AEDC is getting from the grid, by the special grace of God. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. There's a last question from my end here. There's a lot of concern that with this shortage in electricity, will it translate into, especially those who are using estimated billing, will it translate into their bills for this month? Because yes, Engineer Odekina have already cleared the air about the bill they received this month that is causing a lot of chaos, especially on the social media. So we hope it will translate to reduced estimated billings in March.
The bill this month is for this energy taking in January.
As a regulator, I'm here to strike a balance between the utility and the consumers.
Yes, sir.
I'm in between the two. And I'm not supposed to be on the side of the consumer, neither am I supposed to be on the side of the utility. Wherever there is a fault, I will point it out. This goes to where we are telling people to please endeavor to take meter. Make sure take meter in your premises, because if you take meter, you are going to be taking pay as you go. Any day you don't have a supply, your meter doesn't read. Any day you have supply, your meter will read against whatever you consume. Again, particular is there. We had a case between NEDC and Mokwinchele some times back. Mokwinchele people brought a report to our office that for 40 days they don't have electricity and they were billed. We looked into that case and we called the both sides. We called Mokwinchele community, they came. We called our AEDC, they came, and we looked at it and we found a balance. And we told them that they should be giving zero reading. And NEDC complied by giving Mokwinchele zero reading for those 40 days that they were not in supply. So I'm very, very much sure that even now, if you are not in supply, they are not going to give you any reading. And if they give you a reading and you are very sure that you are not in supply, you can write to our office. You can complain to them and then copy my office. Then we'll look into it by social grace of God.
Okay, thank you very much for your time, sir, this morning. We appreciate you for shedding more light.
Thank you very much, Chairman.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Sir.
Thank you. So please, I'm pleading with people. This is a special plea.
Okay, sir.
By me, that please, people should endeavor to take prepaid meter. People should endeavor to take prepaid meter, because that is the only way you may not be cheated. Because you can just be paying based on your own supply, and you will not have any complaint to say yes, for the past 10 days you don't have electricity and you are being charged. Definitely, if there is no current in the meter, it will not read. So please, I want to use this opportunity to tell people, if you have opportunity, please try and take a prepaid meter. With that, you will not be cheated. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Alright,
sir.
thank you so much, sir, for your clarification and input. Thank you. Okay, this is the Up Nepa, and if you want to make your contributions, you can call us through this number 0903880883, or you can drop your comments on our social media platform, on Facebook at Up Nepa platform and on YouTube at Up Nepa _ platform. Okay, I think we have the first caller. Good morning.
My name is Ambassador David Chadinga. I'm calling you from Kibukola, Mississippi.
Good morning, Ambassador.
Ambassador of AEDC. I'm discharging my duty of charge. We are not moving, but let's tell each other. You see, I have been listening to this program upon TV, and you see, number one, there is no creation of awareness and organization. You understand? In this full blackout that we experience. As the other man said, which are the media that you can invite? We want to know the culture.
Is it media person?
Something like creation of awareness and organization of radio stations. You are saying you are doing your work on this platform. You understand? It's not everybody that has smartphone. And even you have smartphone, it's not everybody that has data. You understand? To buy and know what is going on. So the 20th thing of creation of awareness and orientation is on radio station. It's the best. You can just come and play the jingle and it will go around everywhere. You people are not doing that. This is the best means of communication. And this is the best means of creation of awareness and orientation. A lot of people have been asking me, because they know I always call. They say what is wrong with the light. And a lot of people are saying power grid collapse. I told them it is not like that. The service and maintenance that they are doing in these stations, like these gas stations that you people are supplying light. That is what I told them. And you said it is money too. So you see, at this big creation of awareness and orientation is taking place on radio stations. People will know that this is what is going on. And you people say will be doing this. For the past 2 weeks, you have never come on air saying this is not today. And the air is off. It is too late for us. Then secondly, I want to go through this news. You see, this estimated bill is still taking place. There is no light, and a lot of people have been complaining to me. They have been showing me their bill. The bill you bring December is the bill you still bring January. It's just figure. Why? And there's no constant electricity supply in January. And you are bringing the same bill you bring December. It's a constant. And you see, by law, customers are always right. According to what customers are complaining to me, they said it is a criminal act. Why will you be asking them to pay for what they don't come to? So by law, it is a criminal act. And you see, a lot of people, they don't want to pay like this because they said, here is the light. There is no light, and you are picking estimated billing, and you want them to pay. Is that how you run your own business? So let's tell each other the truth. So me, I just want to challenge AED. Don't give me this money as the ambassador. And I want to challenge the PRO of AED. Please, he should step up and do more effectively. He don't according to the West. Because where is the creation of awareness on radio? Where is the orientation on radio? Where is the open door policy on radio? You have never come to radio stations. You have and create more awareness and orientation, and then they call you. Why is it like that? You're supposed to be having what we call open door policy. You're supposed to be coming to radio to answer questions, and you are not doing that.
Thank you, sir.
They should step up and do the needful. Their leadership for now, that creation of awareness and orientation. And their leadership for now, like open door policy. If really you have open door policy, what is stopping you to come on radio to do collaboration with us Nepa so that people will know your services, people will know your duties.
Okay, Ambassador.
So we've gotten your message, and I'm sure they've gotten your message.
Thank you, Ambassador. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Well, if I'm not Ambassador, you use 1 2 hours.
Yes, sir. So now you see that
Yes,
what I stated the first earlier, that a lot of people are not aware of what was happening. So I think the challenge also was on those journalists you called to have maybe sent out the message which they didn't do and which they need to do better.
It's okay.
Yes, sir.
So I want to appreciate Gebu the challenger for his heartfelt submission. Sorry. So he talked about awareness to an extent. I'm not sure whether he is one of the members of the platform that was created. It's called the NEDC Stakeholders Platform. There we drop consistently. We drop whatever is happening within the industry in Niger State for our people. I'm not even aware that he is a journalist. He just told us that he's one. So we might be talking with him shortly on some of these things. But to clear the air, we go to the radio all the time. The last time we were here was I think about 2 months ago. Even me being here today, I was not called to come. I was the one that made the call that I want to be here. So you should know that we are not just sitting, and we have an open door policy. Saying that our doors are closed is a lie, in quote now. It is not true. We have a very, very wide open door policy. We don't keep information to ourselves as much as we can. On estimated billing, there was supply in January. So the bill that you are seeing today is the energy that was consumed in the month of January that we release the bill for in February. So whatever energy you are consuming now or not consuming now, the effect will be shown in the month of March. So I assure you that the bill you receive in the month of March may not be the same as the one that is currently being circulated. Just like Engineer Sharu said, encouraging customers not to pay electricity bill for me is unlawful and counterproductive. Revenue from the bill you pay is used in network repairs, is used in transformer replacement, is used in line upgrades, is used in staff operations, is used in energy purchase even from the market. So encouraging people not to pay for the fact that there is no supply in quotes now is counterproductive, and I encourage everyone to go ahead and pay their bills. Thank you.
Let's take this call again. Hello, good morning. Ambassador.
Okay.
I have already told you. You see, the problem you people are having, you don't create people for new education. Accept it or not, I'm telling you. And citizens are listening.
Yeah, so Gegu the challenger, thank you for your input. We are going to work with whatever you have just told us and we'll get back to you. Thank you.
We've gotten your point.
Wow. Thank you, Ambassador, for your contribution. Thank you, Ambassador, for your contribution. Okay,
so sir, let's talk about what Engineer Sharu said about Niger State being shortchanged. Instead of getting the 15.5%, we are getting less than that. What happened? Why?
So he said Niger State is being shortchanged. Well, I am not doing that path. To the best of my knowledge, there is no shortchanging. Every of the allocation that is coming to us now is dependent on the allocation that is at the national level. Even the UDC does not allocate energy to themselves. The allocation comes from NISO, it comes from NCC, and that is what we are working with. Even the allocation that comes all the way to every of the feeders is being allocated directly from NCC. So saying that Niger is shortchanged, I am not I'm not aligning with that assertion. We are not shortchanged. The only thing is that the energy that is coming from the national grid is not enough to go around, and what we have been allocated as it is now is what we are marketing. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. Let's take another call. Okay, so hello, good morning. Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from? Sorry, I didn't get that.
Hello?
I can hear you. Go on.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Just one we get our speakers are not equal. That's what I want to understand. So we have the Nepa themselves, or what are they being called now? They would have shared that meter to everybody, unless the meter price should be fixed. Their own monthly charges. Let them gently. They push everybody to have that meter. Let us still evolve to open every time you put it as this. If this one will give you 10,000, the next one 10,000, the next one, how today is making like that? If you go sometimes drop, sometimes go behind. The prices, the building really you are expecting your expected to still from January to December. Is that expected? So I want you to clear the air for us. And that of the meter, please, we can want them to share this meter, build it in somebody's name. Let it be paid gently, so that everybody will have that meter. We don't do our people economical. We don't have that money to pay 100 plus.
All right, thank you so much, sir, for our line is buzzing this morning. Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
This is Mr. Muche calling from General Manager.
Okay, you're welcome.
You're welcome, sir.
Manager in DDC in a branch, Niger branch.
Morning.
And the one of me are saying to the international was to say that there is nothing to blame in the deal of Zoom. Never happened. Because it's what he said to him as a Russia. My problem is that I'm happy that this month the guy in charge of this regulation, that is, they are fighting for the short change. The state every time being short change. So my problem and my question is, how can we, because there are 11 districts, so how can we migrate from this AETC? Because Niger State, as long as it's Abuja, we will continue suffering this problem. No matter generation and craft, Abuja will take it on because of this, what should I say, the population and whatsoever, the confidence that we have. So how can Niger State be migrated or be detached completely from this AEDC company? Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for your contribution. So I don't know if you can, you heard what he said, the question he asked.
Yes, about the meter. That is there a way that Niger Electricity Distribution Company can share this meter and let it be removed from their bills, because not everybody have the lump sum to get that the meter by themselves. Is there a plan to like do a mass distribution of this meter anytime soon?
Yeah, so meter distribution is ongoing. There is a program by World Bank called DISREP for free metering. We started it in Niger also, and it's ongoing. With time, I believe it will reach his house. But generally, anybody can also always walk to our office and purchase meter through the meter asset providers. We call them MAP, right? So you can come now and pay for meter and get your meter immediately. There's also what's called the end of financing, where we give out in those days then, but as it is currently, truly, the DSWAP meters, we've started with band A customers. We are metering all band A customers. After band A, we step down to band B, band C, and so every customer will be metered as much as we can. For estimated billing, we say that there is an estimated billing that he has, that almost every month is the same amount. I'm not too sure. I would like to see his bills from January, from maybe November till now, and we will cross-check whether what he just stated is true. The man that just spoke lastly was talking about either moving
Niger State from.
Is there a way that Niger State can remove from county tax?
That is not for me to answer.
Okay, this is still up Nepa. You can reach us by calling 0903-8808-883. Ask your questions, make your contributions. Hello, good morning. Sorry, I didn't get that. Your name?
Good morning. I'm Idris.
Idris. Okay, welcome, Idris. Go ahead.
Mine is sort of advice of everything. Then somebody the regional manager is there, and I know that special dose of the is not necessary. Especially at the
increase the volume.
Please, sir, can you please be audible a bit?
So what I'm trying to say
Thank
here
you.
is that we draw the attention of this community, especially during the era of academia. The company itself is not for the people, because one thing is clear, the regulation, the distribution, and before you have to work effectively, you need to get the data of your customer. Then you'll be able to the area of concentration and the area that deserve maybe focus at all times. And to all that, maybe you can also get the insight of what actually on it. Because persistently the complaint has been people are not paying their fees. You see, that is the of the customer of AEDC. I don't think you have it. If you have it, the level of criminality that is going on. And sure, the other side, of course, you said that the bill remains the same. The same thing also estimated billing, and there is no reduction in every month from January to December. And all this are happening because there is no monitoring mechanism from your business team or whatever is responsible. Get these people get their data, power stealing and all those things. These are happening. And there are almost of these things are deliberate because of the fact that it is more between the service. Once you get that, that is when you'll be able to identify whether you have not for the business or not. On the issue of this metal, this free metal and other things, I know the regulators are on, but someone at the end of it, you say you are considering band A and band B. But I want to challenge you, if you can avail of the information on the specific area that is free metal at least, especially within the standard on this band A, we will be interested to see that. But the truth is that I don't think this is happening. And also the bottleneck in this thing now. But now you said that you have that sort of producer and get it. You see, all these things, infrastructure point, the customers are the ones that are laboring for us, and they are not getting the service in return. Maybe a chance. If I can buy phone and I have a stable life, I know that when this phone, as you can because I didn't receive this phone, I won't get the life. But there are situations, even the transfer, the customer, if they are money, even buy it, you come and install it, install it, all things are happening and you are aware. So which one will the customer say for those things? All these things is unless you have a leadership that you come down and check your operational system, then that is the only way the customers will appreciate your service. Believe me sincerely, let me end it in this way. That is mostly what a Christian. Whatsoever you are doing, you will live after you. And everybody will account for the fact that on the general note or generalization, the LDC or whatever that they are using, they are not honest and they are not ready for the future. Rather, they are just into the business. The even short-change include the honors for the service provider. I challenge you, and if you are interested in getting all these things that I'm saying, not only on air, I'm ready and know we are familiar with this. We will show you how to do it. Sorry to say, there was a time during that time, we bring this thing, just the one I used to do in Nepa. Every community, you have a trusted leader and even the man word. We say, okay, now if you are complaining of there is no return on the value, let's get this youth to serve as your agent instead of sending these people. They will collect the bill and whoever is not paying, they know their house. If I give my people 100 and it's a youth in my area that I see every day, by the time they come to cut my life, I will go back to what happened to my bill. And this is exactly what is happening. Most of your time they will come to collect the bill. They will, instead of collecting your original money, they will rather go for grant. You get the 1,000 all the they'll step and go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Before you know, they'll come back to call us.
Thank you very much, sir.
Alright, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your contribution, sir.
Alright, thank you, sir, for your contribution.
Okay, sir. Lastly, let's ask this last question. I'm sure, time is running out. When do these Nigerians expect that this challenge in electricity we are facing now will be over?
No. Yes, because like I told you before now, from about 4 days now, the allocation has started coming up. So I believe that the allocation for today is far more than what we had yesterday. So Nigerians, I assure you, are going to be having your power supply as it used to be. Like the last caller said, we are ready to engage communities seriously in our revenue drive, and very shortly we will be reaching out to them, and if possible I'll get his number, because it's like the community leader from the way he speaks. We are currently engaging some communities as we speak, and I believe that everything about power supply in Nigeria will turn a new leaf going forward. It is not, I just want to clear the air. We are in business, right? And I'm not too sure whether we will have this power supply and will not want to release it to the public. It's not possible. So once the allocation comes, the rest assure that 100% of the allocation goes out. We don't keep, energy cannot be conserved. We don't keep this energy for anybody. We even pay for every energy, for every kilowatt hour of energy that comes to us, we pay for it. So we really want to keep the energy to ourselves. Thank you, Nigerians.
All right, thank you so much, Engineer, for your insights. Thank you for your input and also the clarifications for the burning questions. That, sorry, our callers, we cannot take any other call now because our time is up. This is still Up Nepa. You can drop your comments on our Facebook and YouTube platform at Up Nepa platform, and on YouTube at Up Nepa _platform. So we can take it up from there to address the issue. But for now, our time is up. Thank you so much, sir, for joining. We appreciate your presence. And before I round up, I would like to say this: power is not a privilege. It's a right as well as a consumer. It is a promise. Electricity may be technical, but accountability is moral. So we appreciate that we have been clarified on a burning question. It's still Up Nepa, and I'm Victoria Festus, and with me has been Justina Ashishana. Thank you, and until we meet next time, same time Friday by 8 a.m. Do have a wonderful weekend.